Hero's Guide to Property Division. Property division for heroes is easy because for heroes, doing the right thing is easy. For heroes, doing the right thing means being fair and fully transparent. Heroes don't hide or lie about their assets. They aren't entitled to what isn't fair. They just do the right thing. No doubt that the more property there is to divide or the more money there is to split, the more greed can tempt some people into becoming a villain. With integrity and a desire to be fair as their foundation for reaching a property agreement they both can be happy with, heroes can reach agreement quickly and with minimal expense. For heroes, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Get organized. 2. Negotiate. And 3. High-five each other for being heroes, saving a huge amount of money, for moving on to your happily ever after, just separately. It's important to know that heroes and villains have to go through the same first 2 steps regardless of their mindset or intentions. Heroes will be happier and save big bucks, while villains will likely make themselves miserable and spend 1,000 times more than if they'd simply chosen to be a hero. Before you start the process, it's also important to know how important full disclosure, transparency, and being informed is to reaching equitable agreements that both people feel good about. Full disclosure and transparency helps build trust in the process and helps ensure both are happy with the outcomes. Being informed helps you make smart decisions. Smart decisions make for better outcomes for both. One last tip for making it easier on yourself: just be fair and reasonable. With all that understood, let's get started. If you have just a few assets and it's not that complicated, then you can just use a simple spreadsheet if that works for you. If you've got more than a few assets and it's a little more complicated, then you'll want to use a divorce tool designed specifically for property division agreements. We'll use SplitSmart. First step, get organized. No surprise here, but getting organized has 3 steps. First, build a list of all your marital assets and debts. You both can add items to the same list. Suggestion is to take your time. Don't stress and both add items as you think about them. There's no hurry. Don't worry about the small things unless you want to. Second step is to state what you think the value of each asset is. Don't worry about being precise or that you put value that is higher or lower than the other person's, or if you want to leave the value blank and come back to it later, do what you think is right. For larger assets like homes, real estate, businesses, or any other asset with a significant value, you probably want to hire an independent appraiser to give you the value. Even if the 2 of you agree on what the value of your home should be, an independent appraisal can give you both a level of comfort. This will minimize any pressure either of you may feel to accept what the other believes to be true. One good thing to know is that there are real estate agents that specialize in divorce. They can be an excellent resource for getting the appraisal and for good advice relatively cheap. So you know, they're hoping to be your agent if you sell and to be your agent if you buy. Third step of organization is to upload any documents that either of you might want, like appraisals, account statements, tax documents, or anything else that helps support the valuation of an asset. Once both of you have listed all the assets you want to list, valued them however you think best, and you both are satisfied with the documentation, you have just completed the same process that many people pay lawyers tens of thousands of dollars to do for them. Being a hero is much cheaper and easier. SplitSmart organized your assets and debts into a marital worksheet. But before you start negotiating, if your estate is big enough, consider hiring an independent certified divorce financial advisor, also known as CDFA. A good CDFA can be invaluable in helping you make smarter decisions about who gets what and any tax consequences. They can give you perspectives you didn't think about and save you both thousands. Most CDFAs will also help you negotiate or mediate your agreement if you want their help. Once you're both ready, it's time to start figuring out who gets what by putting values in your separate columns. Start with the simple stuff, like keeping your own cars and retirement accounts, and build up the bigger things like the house. Go as far as you feel comfortable in going. Don't pressure the other, and if you feel pressured, just stop. Your goal for negotiations is to have the column totals at the bottom to reflect amounts that you both feel are fair and equitable to you both. That might mean equal to some people, but not to others. Keep trying different scenarios until you find numbers that work for you both. If you need a one-time overall adjustment to make it fair, there's a place for that. If you can get all the way on your own, then great. If not, no worries. Do as much as you can and then ask your CDFA or mediator to help. Once you're satisfied with the numbers, make sure you document any actions either of you must do regarding the asset or debt. For instance, if you agree to sell the house and split the proceeds, document it. Or if either of you keeps the house, they might also have to refinance the house in 60 days to get the other's name off the mortgage. Keep it simple and document it. Once you've got everything agreed to, print out the marital worksheet and list of actions to be the exhibit to your property division agreement, and you're done. But if either or both of you decide on the villain's mindset instead, know that the process is still the same. It'll cost you 1,000 times more to get organized because lawyers charge thousands to get you organized. Lawyers will each want their own appraisers and probably their own CDFAs, so that cost is doubled. Lawyers will charge you big bucks to be unreasonable and argue. It's what lawyers do. It's your money, your life, and it's also your choice. Choose to be a hero, and property division is easy and inexpensive. Choose to be a villain, and you'll regret for years to come. With a hero's mindset, being reasonable, fair, and mutually respectful, it can be that easy, inexpensive, and drama-free.